Hi, boys and girls. I hope you had a beautiful weekend this weekend, especially for Father's Day on Sunday. How lucky are we that the weather held out and it was nice and sunny for Father's Day this week. All right, this is what we're going to be doing for writing this week. Now, you'll notice that there is going to be a TA for writing every day this week, and there'll be one for writing every day next week as well. And that is because we are writing an information report. And every day we're going to be doing a little bit of our information report each day. So today's part of our information report is our planning. So you get to choose your own topic, but it needs to be a topic from our mangroves that we've been doing for geography this term. So let's brainstorm some topics. So I want you to go onto this website here. Now you'll see that there are a lot of different types of animals that live in the mangroves. Now there are even more than this. So if there's not one here that you go, oh, I'm not sure if I want to do any of those, you can definitely research to see if there are any more. Because I know in the northern parts of Australia, as well as up in Indonesia, in the mangroves, there are also crocodiles. Oh, see, we've got crocodiles there as well. We've got crocodiles and different species of snakes and fish and turtles and things like that. So have a look. Make sure it does come from a mangrove, because that's one thing that you really need to make sure. But here is just some ideas that you could choose from for your information report this week. You'll also be practicing and writing how to do some note-taking on a mangrove animal as well. So you could do the same animal as you're doing the reading, or you could do a different one and find out two different types of animals and what they do and how they act and where they live. So lots for you to choose from. And as I said, you can look up your own animals if there's animals on here that you are like, oh, I'm not sure if I want to do those. I want to do something different. Okay, so that's where you're going to get that. Now, after you've chosen your animal that you're going to be doing, you need to now brainstorm some subheadings. So what are we going to find out about this animal? Are you going to find out where it lives? What does it eat? It could be the life cycle or the lifespan. We brainstormed a number of subheadings last week for a different topic of your choice. So maybe you could bring some of those topics in this time. So I want you to try, and brainstorm at least 10 different subheadings for me. Now, you don't have to do this on the PowerPoint. You could do it on a piece of paper, and I would suggest that you do it in a book or on a piece of paper, because you'll be using these notes and things throughout this week and next week. So I don't necessarily want to see that you've done it, but if you haven't done it, it's not going to be helpful for you when you need to hand in an information report. So make sure you are doing every single bit of writing this week, so that it's not a big lump sum at the end for you to have to do. And there's little tips and tricks within this too. So it's good to keep doing each activity as it comes during the week. So brainstorming all your subheadings, I want you to try and get 10. Now, once you've got your 10, I want you to choose 3 of the most interesting. Okay, these are going to be the subheadings that you use for your information report in that body part, in that body section of your information report. Then what I want, and this is all I want to see today, is you to write your subheadings in here for me. Now, remember, with our informative writing graph, or with any of our writing graphs, when we're using our 7 steps to writing success, we choose a strong idea first, then a medium idea, and then your strongest one comes at the end. Now, if you choose your order now and then realize, actually, this one over here is not as strong as this one over here, I'm going to swap them, you're more than welcome to. But this just gives you a general idea of where you're going to place your paragraphs within your information report. So let's go through the steps again. There's only 3 of them. You need to, step 1, choose an animal from the mangroves that you would like to research, and that website will be very helpful for you. Step 2, brainstorm at least 10 different subheadings that you could use to go with your topic or your animal. Then step 3 is to choose 3 of the best subheadings to use in your information report. One last thing I'll leave with you is that sometimes when you have lots of ideas, they could relate into each other together. So, for example, if you were looking at, say, how long they live for, then that might actually go in with the life cycle of the animal that you choose. So you are able to kind of meld those things together. All right. If you have any questions, please put your questions in the comments, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Okay. Enjoy.